Here we are. We're back for Built for Better. Today I'm riding solo. Before we get into it, let's roll the intro. I was supposed to have a guest come through to jump on with me today, but that fell through last minute. Something popped up for them. So I'm jumping on. I'm going to talk about goal setting. But before we get into talking about goal setting, I want to talk about breaking down goals. That's where I really want to go, is like having a big goal and breaking that down so you know what you have to do each day, each week, each month, and each year to achieve that goal. But I might as well do a little one-on-one on what I've been up to. Feb Shreds just launched, so I've been super busy setting that up. We've got over 50 people in that, which is really, really exciting. With my online program, I'm really proud of the program. The Facebook group has so much content. It's laid out like a course. So week 1, we go over calories, macronutrients, and energy balance. Week 2, we go over protein, because normally we get tracking and then we realize, geez, my protein's low. Then I send them into week 2 where we work on our protein and getting that number up. Week 3 is the importance of consistency, and then we go into goal setting. And then we roll into social events, tracking when you're out, and things like that. There's so many recipes, there's meal plans, there's so much in the Facebook group. I don't want people to come, make a short 6-week change only to go back to what they were doing and eventually end up where they were. I want this to be the Kickstarter, that they get to a weight that they're happy with, and then they can fluctuate a kilo or 2 or even 3 from there. But there's no stress. They know what they've got to do to lose it, because they've actually made habits that are sustainable long term. So Feb Shred, that's sort of the next 6 weeks. That's going to be a really big focus of mine. Obviously LTF, I love coaching in gym. When you live in condo, you're really limited to the amount of people you can help, and helping people with weight loss, especially parents, is really important to me. I want to be the person that I had a wish that I had in my corner when I started. When I started, I literally jumped. I know I've spoken about this before. I jumped from fad to fad to fad, just looking for the quickest option. In this time, I'm eating stuff all where there's really an option. Once you understand your energy balance, you're eating enough protein, you actually feel quite good in a calorie deficit, where I felt like shit because I was severely under eating. I was eating lots of carbohydrates, or I was skipping particular macronutrients. I wasn't focusing on protein. And I just want to simplify it. So yeah, that's Feb Shred. A little mental health check-in. I've been going quite well, actually. A few ups and downs, as always. When you have mental health problems and you come from a really good family, you're in a really good relationship, you have 3 healthy kids, like sometimes feels like a little bit of a cop-out. But it's important to me to, I guess, share that and just let everyone know where I'm at and, where I'm at. But yeah, I've had a good few weeks. Had a good weekend, actually. Had my uncle's 60th, which was a good night. A few beers there. And then on Sunday, watched the UFC with the fellas. Dunk is 30 tomorrow, actually, when this podcast gets released. Wednesday, Dunk's 30. He's going to Bali on the weekend. So caught up with him, watched the UFC, went to the golf club after that, which was cool. Sweet, 4 minutes in. I haven't spoke about goal setting yet. So let's dive into goal setting. So I feel like goal setting is probably one of my superpowers. It's something that I'm quite good at, being able to break it down and help clients break it down, because sometimes we have a goal, yet that goal seems so far away. And when we keep focusing on that, it can get really, really disheartening. So no matter what the goal, whether it's health and fitness, whether it's financial, whether it's you want a promotion at work, if you constantly go in and you just keep thinking about this promotion, you're probably going to get fed up and, get cranky with the show. But if you can just go in and be like, okay, this week I'm going to move the needle forward by doing this, this, and this. And then, you have your monthly tasks that you want to do. If you keep doing that, you're far better or far more of a chance of getting that promotion. Same with finances, like you want to save 10 grand. But rather than focusing on, that number and constantly looking at the bank account and going, geez, there's only a few $100s in here. It's like, okay, this week I've got to put $50 a week into this account. And when you constantly do that, you're going to achieve that. And same as weight loss. Like a lot of my clients have weight loss goals. Okay, I want to lose 20 kilos. To lose 20 kilos, if you are strict, we're probably looking at, 40 weeks plus. So it's like if we keep getting on the scales, it's a slow old process. If every day we get on and we look down, it's going to jump up and it's going to jump down. But if you can just break that down, it's like, okay, this week I've got quite a busy week on. I'm only going to get to the gym twice. That's okay. I'm going to track my calories for the full 7 days. I'm going to hit my deficit calorie 5 days, and I'm going to hit my maintenance calories 2 days, and I'm going to make sure that I hit 10,000 steps every single day. If you do that, like if you sit down and you plan your week and you have targets like that, instantly it seems achievable. It's like, yeah, I can get to the gym twice this week, and you tick them off. You track your calories 7 days, bang, 5 of them have got to be at that deficit. 2 of them, you get an extra 500 or 600 calories. You hit your maintenance, and it's still in line with your goals. That sort of maintenance calories, it's really, really important part of the puzzle, and it's something that I think I do well with Level Up, is giving my clients their maintenance target and letting them know it's not a bad thing to hit your maintenance calories. So your maintenance calories is the amount of calories you can eat to not lose nor gain weight. And you might think, why would I want to do that? Well, you're far better off doing that than not tracking at all and potentially going well above it. If you hit your deficit calories 6 times in the week, so you hit your deficit target, you're in a calorie deficit for 6 days. On one day, you hit your maintenance target. It's like taking 6 steps towards your goal and 1 step sideways, which when you zoom out and you do that consistently, there is no doubt you're going to achieve your goal. So yeah, I forgot where train of thought was going there. But yeah, having a goal, it's vital, it's important, but it's not the goal that we need to focus on. It's like, okay, over the next 3 months, I've got this on. And each week it's just like, okay, to do this, I have to be in a calorie deficit for the week. How am I going to do that? What have I got coming up? How many times can I train? How many times can I hit my steps? And that's where you're going to do it. It's the same with me. Like, I want to grow LTF. I feel like I can have a bigger impact in my town. But the way I do that is by executing my marketing plan. Constantly looking at my numbers going up and down slowly isn't going to help everything. It's like, okay, I did my Facebook post. I checked in with my members. I wrote my email today. If I can consistently do them things, I released my podcast. I done my marketing plan. That's what's going to determine if my business grows or not. It's like having a really good member experience and then trying to plant my foot into the water with new clients and offering a really good onboard service so they really want to stay on. But yeah, a little bit of blabber, but I just thought it's important that, having a goal, knowing how to break that down, that's what's really important. Hope you are having a really good week and really exciting guest on next week, which I'm pumped about. But till then, later. Thanks for listening. If you have a guest that you'd like me to try and get on the podcast, send their names through and I can reach out to them. If you got something from this episode, make sure you leave a comment, subscribe. It really helps the podcast grow. Till next time, laters.